What up, everybody? This is your boy Blue Beats coming at you with the episode 5 of the Between the Buns podcast.
What up,
Again, my name.
everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Hype Beast Burger, Carlton Harris in the flesh. What's good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
My
for
bad.
joining
I got a little
episode
excited right there
5.
on the intro.
Nah. You good, man. You good. I see you rocking out your Roll Tide gear right now.
You goddamn right.
We see, there go that twang slipping out of you already. I'm well, I know we're getting near the end of October, so by the time this comes out, who knows where you'll be in the year. Hopefully not by the new year, but you're getting close to the Halloween time, and we're in the midst of the sports world right now. We got baseball playoffs, football season.
It's that mergence when like baseball, football, and basketball is colliding, man. It's pretty much the best time of the year, man. Best time of the year.
It is. It's like October is that time for where every sports person is tuning into something, and whether you're a fan of football, basketball, soccer, even hockey, even something is on right now, and you're either on your computer right now trying to find costumes for the kids, you ready to go get trick or treat candies, you watching your team do its thing, and with sports coming up right now, there's always something you want to enjoy to consume or enjoy eating while watching your favorite sport. For me, my favorite sport is football. I like to watch basketball live, and my wife got me into hockey, and those are sports I can watch live for sure. But football, I can watch on TV, on my phone, in person, anytime. And
clips, highlights, all of that.
Absolutely. And I'm going to just state this claim right now while we're on this podcast. I am a Florida State Seminole fan. Been since the 90s. Say what you want, but if you weren't there in the 90s, you can get out of here. Go
That's
argue with your mama.
The best era y'all ever had.
It is, and it was. And when it comes to professional sports, I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. In the 90s, we were something in the defense, and we got Lombardis. So we're not like some other teams out there who don't got one. And as of this year, 2024, we got one within the last 5 years. Can't say the same thing for some other fan bases.
Shout out to the GOAT, Tom Brady.
Yeah, we can't claim him, but he did help us get that second one. But he came through and did his job.
The whole franchise, my man. He did.
He did give us life. We had a lot of talent beforehand, but he was the one that got us to the playoffs and got us to the Super Bowl within the first year. And we're going pretty well with Baker. So it says a lot about the team we had before you got there.
And I love Baker. Baker's one of those hard-nosed athletes that I would want to play alongside. He's a natural-born leader for sure.
Yes, and
like that kid a lot.
You wouldn't think with what was happening with him getting into the league, he'd be where he's at right now, because a lot of guys on their fourth team in 5-6 years, they're throwing out. And
you gotta find the right system that works for you.
Yes, and
go where you're celebrated. Go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated.
Exactly. Big life lesson there. I definitely had doubts when he got to us, but I was excited to see what he did, and I'm excited to see where he goes with us. Can't say the same for my Florida State Seminoles. The whole NIL is a new topic, but I must quit yapping. I'm going to let Roll Tide do his thing, because I know in Alabama they got no other sport to root for. So do what you got to do.
Yeah, man. So, being a Bama boy, man, there was no such thing as pro football. You know what I mean? It was pretty much the proximity bubble, and you just pick a side. You know what I mean? Some people in Alabama, they might favor the Titans. A lot favor the Falcons. A lot favor the Saints. And that's just how we got down, man. So, I know that's a big rivalry. I feel like, man, the Saints and the Bucks, man, they put on a pretty good show every single time, man.
As of recent.
As of recent, maybe. But for me, man, it's always been about the Tide. I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. I don't know if you saw that. Shout out to Drewski. And I don't know that crazy little redneck that they have going viral, man, saying, I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
Isn't that the white dude that's always talking about what your grandpa says, and he got the overall on? He's like, you better not come around this block if I knock the block up your head now.
No,
you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
I think I've seen who you're talking about. So, man, but, man, growing up being a Bama fan, man, first off, just playing football in the state of Alabama, man, it was just kind of – it's one of those rare states where it reminded me of Varsity Blues. If for those of you old enough,
Yeah,
maybe mostly millennials that would know what this show entailed, but you
it was a
eat
movie too.
and dream football, man, and that's kind of the my upcoming, man. So Bama was always a place that I always wanted to go to, man. This back when VHSs was a thing. I used to create. I'm like, I gotta say this, man. Shout out my man Brett Elmore. He was the radio personality, the commentator for my high school. He just passed away 2 days ago, man. Uh,
Wow,
rest in peace, Brett
condolences,
Elmore. Rest in peace,
condolences.
Brett Elmore, man. He meant a lot to me, man. Um, but he would actually collect the game day films from his commentation, chop it up for me, put it on VHS, and I would send it out to schools. The first school that I sent out a VHS tape trying to, build my recruiting portfolio was Alabama. Went on my first official college visit to Alabama, man, and that was a fun experience. I won't get into detail because it
That's
gets a
dope.
little too crazy, but hell of an experience. So yeah, man, roll tide through and through, man. Me and my family, all of my entire family, man. There's no house divided here, man. We've all been Alabama fans our whole lives, man. So um, excited to see what the future holds, man. We got a dog with that boy Ryan Williams, man. He's a phenom
Oh
as
yeah,
a 17 years old, man. He's doing his thing, but I want to get into something more important because what did y'all come here for? You came here for the
you
shit
came here
talk.
for the food
You
and the
came here for the food talk. Go
what,
to food.
food
I
for
wanna.
watching
I
sports.
gotta. I gotta know what you got on the menu, bro. Like, what's the typical, let's say Saturday, Sunday, or maybe even if you're watching basketball, it could be any day of the week.
Hey
What's
man,
the go-to snacks, meals, you name it.
I'm a big chicken wing kind of guy when I watch sports, man. I just
Yeah.
there's something about eating a good 5-10 piece, enjoying a nice cold beer to go along with it. And I'm a big lemon pepper. I used to be a big saucy guy, but I've gotten more to the dry seasonings when it comes to wings to appreciate like the lemon pepper. But if I had to get a good sauce, man, give me the I like a good what is it? Like a good hot garlic. I like a
Oh
good
yeah.
hot garlic with a sauce, but lemon pepper with the seasoning. I mean, lemon pepper sauce is good too. But if I'm not getting down on some wings, man, give me a good give me a good burger, of course,
On game day.
on game day.
Sometimes I do it, man, and it depends on like if I'm hosting and people have like
Yeah,
budgeted it. But I think you can't go wrong with like pleasing the crowd with like a party platter of wings.
mm-mm.
Um, I think you went right up my alley with it, man, because lemon pepper and hot garlic are my go-to combinations, man. If I can get them combined, I will 1000%. A
Yep.
lot of times I will get lemon pepper dry rub. And when the waiter or waitress ask you, "Oh, you want blue cheese or ranch?" I'm like, "Give me buffalo."
I was
I'm
just gonna touch up on that because
Yeah,
that's a
man.
very
I'm
controversial
dipping them.
topic, depending on where you're located. Because some people swear up and down ranch is better than blue cheese with wings, and as a
Because it
kid,
is.
that's what I was taught.
No,
And
but
I
it
just
is.
remember somebody telling me, you can't knock some unless you try it. And buffalo wings were originally paired with blue cheese. And as a kid, I liked blue cheese, but then I just went to ranch. But when I got older, I said, you know what? Let me just give it a try. So somebody had a fresh thing of blue cheese, and I had a buffalo wing, team flats, and it is about the sauce you get, but with the right sauce, and not every blue cheese is created equally. But
Right.
I am all
Maybe I
about
had some of the
blue cheese
wrong
on my
blue
wings.
cheese. I think I
Because
maybe had the wrong blue cheese.
yeah, because they're not created equally, and I can't get wings without blue cheese now.
So maybe all right. I want us being foodies, man. I won't hinder my palate from experiencing the things that the chef wanted me to experience. So like
Yes.
I know that pairing is there for a reason. So I'm
Hmm.
going to trust the people that are professionals and know how to combine flavors and put things
Yes.
together. So like I won't say I'm anti blue cheese. I maybe just like you said, all blue cheeses aren't created equally, and I just maybe not had the right combination. So I'm gonna give it a try, man. There's a good wing spot. It's called Wing Snob. I think the hurricane recently, I think that kind of hindered its opening, but they're under construction and it's popping up. I got really excited because I thought it was going to be a wing stop, man, and then I realized I misread it when I was passing by.
It probably was a wing stop, and somebody said, "Let's just change the name to make it look similar."
No,
and get people's attention.
So this I did a little research and a little recon on Instagram, and I found out that this place is actually the official wing spot of Ohio State. So they actually have this place inside the stadium of the Buckeyes.
Of the Bills.
So,
the Buckeyes. I thought Buffalo. I was thinking Buffalo, but okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Well, I mean,
that's interesting.
You're not too far off saying the Bills. I mean, Buffalo wings, Buffalo, New York. Like this is the origin story, right? But let me tell you my go-to, man. And it just popped in my head because you got me excited thinking about wings. I'm actually getting hungry right now.
By the way, it's 10 o'clock at night. Just to give y'all some insight.
That's my eating hours. For those of you who don't know, I typically fast. That's why I eat so many burgers and like stay skinny. But for me, man,
I'm just not skinny yet, but I fast too. Go ahead, my bad. Throw that in there.
Shout out to fasting, intermittent fasting. Mozzarella sticks, man. Like that little salty, crunchy, cheesy combination with a cold bevy. Today I'm drinking. I feel like I should get sponsored by these guys, man. I'm going Voodoo again, man. Voodoo Ranger.
Who's that brewer?
Good question, man. This is a hazy, New Belgian hazy IPA.
Should be on the top.
I don't know if it's local or not, man. I get it from my neighborhood hood spot, man. I call out the hood stores that's like kind of poppy stores, almost like bodega style gas stations. Like if you was in New York, I'm like, whenever I see like a couple Indian cats running the register, I'm like, I know I'm not in the hood, but like you giving me the vibes like I'm in the hood. So like, and they got an assortment of snacks and food items in their convenience stores that you can't get at your Circle K or Wawa and stuff like that, man. But this is I don't know, man. Let me figure it out. Let me get some light to it.
I don't want to take you too much away from the top.
It's Colorado. This is Colorado, Fort Collins, Colorado. It says never
where it's
they had a whole lineup at the Poppy store, and I went for it, man. 9.5 ABV. So
must be real good if you have if you're drinking it 2 episodes in a row, episode 4 and episode 5.
Yeah, man. I keep circling back, man. So
got you. Yeah. I'm sipping on some Proper 12 right now. Proper 12 whiskey. I've
been rocking with that Proper 12, man. Sam's Club has an exceptional deal on it because they only got the big boy of my go-to, which I'm Blirish, right? So Black and Irish. So I typically go Jameson, but that Proper 12 come through in the clutch for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't see none of this at that whiskey business event we went to, but we found some good ones that day.
Man, I still gotta find that one with the samurai.
I got a picture of it. I got a picture
too, man. Like if you find it, I bet we can find it at Total Wines. And I know we probably asked them like where we could get it.
It started turning into a blur. It started turning into a blur at that point. Yeah. But you said mozzarella sticks, and that's a good point there. You know, especially when they're fresh and you feel the steam coming out of them, and that cheese oozes like when we got that chili tripper dipper, like those long.
I was just thinking that. Yo, did you see the virality of how people remixed those mozzarella sticks?
Yeah, with the salt.
Me and you went, they were getting them dipped in the Nashville hot.
Yeah, and I was ready to spin the block to go back again.
Yo, I went to my local. There's another store, or like it's a little chain. I think it's Floridian based. Beef O'Brady's. You ever been to one?
Yeah. Long time ago. I don't really go to them. It's not too far from me.
I didn't even want to name the name. I didn't want to name drop. Like it's kind of mid.
Disrespect to Beef O'Brady's. If you like Beef O'Brady's, that's on you. It's on you.
Yeah, man. And if Beef O'Brady's, if you're listening, look, man, we can help revitalize like your whole game plan, man. Because Anyway, but man, I asked them for that Nashville seasoning on the side, man, and I sprinkled it on the mozzarella sticks. It was actually a little pro tip move, man. So if you obviously we know Chili's coming through clutch with it. They had an ultimate cheese pull, but yeah, man, if you want to check them out, like get them to add that little sprinkle of the Nashville hot, it'll set it off.
I just might have to do that. It's not too far from me. May need to go there and knock the dust off of Beef O'Brady's because nobody talks about them.
Nobody. Let me know what you think.
For sure.
When I go there, man, the bartender, she calls me daddy. I don't know why, but I think that's why I keep going back. That's why I keep going back. I'm like, yeah, I'm daddy.
Oh man.
Stroking my ego, man. I don't even know my name no more. They keep calling me handsome.
Yeah, you got a name tag. Here you go, daddy. Put it on your chest. Hi, my name is Daddy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But that's a good point that you bring up, man. And that's something about mozzarella sticks. I remember discovering them in my childhood and just wanting to get them everywhere I went. But nothing brings back a good childhood like when you get into Halloween and not just getting dressed up in something you want to be or something you love. I remember one of my favorite Halloween costumes I did was when I dressed up like Chef from South Park for a Halloween party. I got a big old apron and a chef hat.
That's
and a red shirt,
that's legendary.
And for some people to know who it was. And then another year, my buddy and I, we went downtown as Pulp Fiction, and you saw the generational gap of people who knew what I was, and then the others thinking I was Men in Black. And I'm like, come on now.
You should have been like, that is a tasty burger.
I didn't have the burger, and I didn't, I wanted to get that bad MFR wallet, but I didn't get it in time. And my boy had the hair too. I got the wrong wig from. Sorry, shout out to my boy Jack. I should have got you a better wig for John Travolta's character. But a lot of people knew who we were. Yeah, it was a slick back, and it was supposed to be a girl wig. And I got him some Jerry curl type wig, so it looked bad now. And people were giving him shit.
Jerry curl.
No, I had the afro, but his was like a curly Jerry curl because I felt weird getting him a girl wig. But it was like, no, you needed the slick, like silky hair for him, and I was like, I didn't think about that. And I even had like
homegirls to like chop it up,
You're right. And I wasn't even thinking like that in my early 20s. I was just grabbing it and bringing it. And but I get to this because going trick or treating and getting candies, there was always some candies you would look forward to, and especially getting the king size versions. So I wanted to know about you when it came to Halloween candies or just candies in general. Like, what's your favorite one you would look forward to, or even now, like what's your goated candy that you're like, hey, I'm just craving this, gotta have it?
So this candy in particular still has me in a chokehold to this day. I don't let me lie. I was gonna say I don't eat a lot of candy, but something about as of late, I don't know what it is. Like I've been like keeping a little stash, like just tucked off. You know what I mean? And I pull it out on the late night, right? When the kids go to sleep, mommy and daddy can like binge watch our shows on Netflix, what have you. But man, like I'm gonna say something and I bet you can already guess what I'm going to say. But what I wish more trick or treat givers would do would be this version, which I don't know if they even have it in a surplus like they do. Reese Cups, 1000% goated. It's the GOAT of all Halloween candy, point blank period. But the white chocolate Reese Cup,
of course,
is shut up, bro. I feel like I know. Okay.
Hey, like the door was open. Slow. I just walked in that bitch.
Yeah, that was a good one. For those of you who don't know, I do prefer my chocolate white. So
oh, we're gonna lose some subscribers now.
Hey, man, but the regular chocolate is good too. It's good. I just haven't had it in a while. It's been a while.
Oh man. Sellouts.
The white chocolate Reese cups, man. That's my go-to automatic. But like just for the sake of what I think is most popular and readily accessible, I'm gonna hit you with the Reese cups. That's
Okay.
the goated like Halloween candy for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I got nothing against Reese cups. I definitely like them when they're out of the fridge and they're chilled,
Oh
so they
yeah,
get
that's
that
a
nice
pro
cooling
move.
effect. And something that I did a while ago for July 4th, I made a video about it. Was I made s'mores and
I knew you were gonna say that. How did I know
I
you were
had
gonna
the
say that? I must
Hershey's,
have seen it.
I had the Hershey's. I had the cookies and cream Hershey. Then I had the Reese's, and something that I did the second time around was chilling them. And then I had a torch because typically you put the marshmallow over the fire to cook it,
Yeah.
but we did it one time when the kids were asleep, and we did it. My wife and I did it over the table, and we torched the marshmallow, and then we had a chilled Reese cup, and the hot and cold blend. You
Oh,
gotta try. You gotta try that. You gotta
boy,
try that,
that big back activity that you got going on.
I mean, I've been one for years, so whether I lose weight or not, it's gonna be a big back mentality.
I'm here for it, my brother. I'm here for it.
But my favorite candy growing up until this day, bro, is a Snickers, and I'm gonna tell you how serious this is, bro. Like I've
Okay.
always I've
I feel
always
like
liked
if
the
you had
brand.
glasses, you would take them off and like get closer to the camera right now.
Oh man, see, I remember in middle school I had braces, and when you have braces, you get a whole list of what you can't have, and the biggest things stuck out were caramel and nuts. What are the two biggest elements in Snickers?
Both of
So
them.
I couldn't have that. And I was supposed to have my braces on for 2 years, but thankfully, to following instructions and not eating the wrong things, I got them off in maybe a little over a year and a half, under 2 years. And I remember within hours of me getting them off and getting home, I rode my bike to like a little corner store and bought like four different variations of Snickers. I bought the regular, the almond, and then they had like these little Snickers. Like this point in time, they had like I think they're called like Munchables, where they had made like chocolates in little ball forms.
What?
And yeah, yeah, this is back in like maybe 2003, 2004. And they had little bags where they had like miniature Kit Kats, miniature Hershey's, miniature Snickers.
Oh,
And I
like
bought
you remember Butterfinger BBs or
like
Bart
similar to
Simpson.
Butterfinger BBs. Yep, just like those, but of
Gotcha.
other candies. And I bought four variations of Snickers and tore them up because I was just like, I've been waiting so long to have one of these. And till this day, I will tear down a Snickers, even their Snickers peanut butter. Um,
That's a good
and
one.
another one that's close to them is a Zero Bar because those are white chocolate. You ever seen the Zero Bar?
The silver packing
Yeah,
with the blue. I
yeah,
haven't
yeah,
had one of those in
bro,
man.
those are underrated.
What is in them? I don't even remember.
It's like it's literally almost like a Snicker, but it's nougat, caramel, and white chocolate, and something else. But it's almost literally like a Snicker bar just with white chocolate. Off my head,
where they like getting distributed at? Like who has them? Who's carrying it? Do you know?
I would see him in the store. Like I would
You
see him in
still
Publix.
consistently? So I can go to like a
You,
regular chain, like a
you know what, bro? I haven't seen him recently because I don't look like that. But if
I
I do
haven't
see it
seen
in the
yeah,
store, I'll let you know because it could be in a Publix or a Walgreens.
but I definitely don't look. Honestly, my eyes like gravitate directly to the white pack of Reese's. If I'm looking in like a section of chocolate.
Sorry,
But
sorry.
look, hey, this is an underrated thing, man. I don't know what's going on with me, man, but like the Lifesaver Wild Berry pack
Hmm.
gummy, they got me in the choco, man. Like,
I'm not a
I,
gummy fan, but to each his own.
oh man, like, bro, gummies are like that's my Achilles heel. I outside of Reese's, I'm way more. This was I was about to have a pause moment because I was about to say I'm way more of a fruity guy. I'm way
Oh
more.
man,
Give me
Think of
fruit
that just
flavored.
that clip alone will set you up.
Yeah, bro. Call it what you say. Like whatever, guys. I want them fruities over anything chocolate, man. Like chocolate is cool, but I can eat like gummy fruity candy or like
Mhm.
sweet tart, something like that. Like just Yeah, I can do that like all day, bro. Like whether it's a movie theater, sitting back, like I just ate dinner, chilling. I don't want a dessert. I don't want a decadent, rich dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a pack of like Lifesaver gummies. I'll sit up, watch a movie on my end cap, finish the rest of my yak off, and like I'm gonna sleep a happy camper for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'm more chocolate than candy, but if I had to pick a candy, I do go to Skittles. So I wanted to bring this up to you because there is this company that popped up on Facebook, and it's called Build a Chocolate Bar by Chunk.
Now, if I
And
can build my own chocolate, maybe I'll be a bigger fan. You know what I'm saying? My go-to. Oh, have you seen? Speaking of Halloween season, it's either Twix or Snickers has like a green nougat
I didn't see that.
for Halloween right now. Yeah, man. There's no flavor change ups. It's just the it's basically essentially food dye.
Okay. No,
Okay.
I haven't seen that actually. All right, let me make sure
Now,
that
is
gets
this
pulled
a
up.
Florida-based brand company or is this like a nationwide thing? Like, where'd you
I
come
think
across
it's nationwide. I think it's nationwide, but it popped up on Facebook. So
it?
what you do is you pick between an oat milk bar or 70% bar. That's what's available right now. So you
Okay.
pick one of the two, and then you get to pick your mix-ins. You can choose up to 5. So you have choices like
Oh
spooky
wow. Hold
sprinkles,
on.
peanut butter cups, gluten-free mint cookies. They say mallows, but it's marshmallows.
Yeah.
Caramel, dried strawberries, pretzels, chocolate gems,
Potato
M&Ms,
chips, bro.
coffee crunch, toasted coconut, peanuts, almonds, dried blueberries, sour gummy zombies, and crispy rice. Then you get to even design a wrapper for your preference. You can name the bar something. You could leave a note to say who it was made for, leave a message, and you can order a certain amount of bars. It starts off at $24.95, and then if you and you can say how many bars you want, and then it says you order 2 plus and save $3 per bar, and then you get a gift box. So you literally can create your own chocolate bar, and there was like a size comparison I saw, and they're bigger than like the average chocolate bar. So you're getting a giant chocolate bar.
Man, what would you go like just looking through that lineup? What would you make sure is up with?
I'm gonna hit you off the rip with the peanut butter cup, the caramel,
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
pretzels, and then this is where it gets tricky because I'm going for
Yeah.
the flavor. So now it's like if I had to max it out at 5, I don't want to do potato chips because I don't want it too salty.
And you
But
already got pretzels too, though.
I already got pretzels, exactly. So it's like, do I want to throw in some fruit and get some dried strawberries to go a little more
Nah.
fruity, or and
I'd
then
probably
do
go
the crispy
peanuts
rice?
or the
And
crispy
see,
rice.
I'm looking at crispy rice because I already have the pretzel. So I'm like, do I want to throw in peanuts now on top of that? So I'm like, well, maybe the crispy
You get
rice
you
and the
get a
peanut
little
rice,
protein with the peanuts though. If
that and or
you
the
know we can
almonds,
get a
yeah,
little healthy.
yeah.
Almonds, I don't know if that would pair well. You know what I mean?
But
Like
see,
with the
I like the
pretzel.
almond Snickers though, so that's where I'm like, I can rock with it. But peanuts
Okay.
are like the norm, and it's almost like you're building a Take 5.
Exactly. I was thinking that too. That's an underrated bar, man. That's an underrated Halloween
And, and
snack.
and look at the
Underrated.
background of them making it, bro. Look at you see it in the background how they just pouring the
I
chocolate over
see it.
all the
They just
toppings, bro.
literally like smother it in a
Yeah,
blanket of milk chocolate.
yeah, bro. It's crazy.
Look at them. They about to solicit you. You're gonna get
Yeah,
about 3 or 4 emails after this pod is over.
nah, bro. I ain't trying to do all that. And
They
see if
about to
it
come
gives
for
you.
you. The algorithm is looking at you being too interested. They're gonna be like,
See, look,
"Hey,
there it is. I wanted to show you
hey."
this. Look at that Hershey bar and look at this bar.
Oh wow, that's like Willy Wonka type shit.
I'm telling you, bro. Six
That looks
times
like
bigger than the leading chocolate bar.
they literally playing with Willy Wonka's name, bro. They got the you look at the rapper. Look.
The gold.
Yeah, you see the gold rapper?
Yeah.
Go down a little
Like the
bit. Yeah,
golden
you
ticket
see
right.
it.
Yeah, like the golden ticket's right there.
That's fire. I like it.
What did it
I
say?
like anything that's like
Look, there it
nostalgic,
is.
man.
It's made in Salem, Oregon. There's that where it's made from.
I'm thinking I would probably follow suit on every option that you just suggested. I feel like I would also combine the pretzel and potato chips
Okay.
because like as of late, man, I'm just a sucker for like sweet and savory. That combination is just fire to me.
Yeah.
Caramel is a must. The peanut butter and chocolate, like, name a better combination.
I was just gonna
Like,
say unless you're allergic to peanut butter, I'm sorry. Allergic to peanuts, I'm sorry.
your
You're
life
missing out on
sucks if you're allergic to
you're
peanut butter.
missing out. You're missing out on one of the best
I
pairings. And
feel
I'm not
sorry
trying
for
to.
your mother. I feel sorry for you.
And for those people that are allergic to this stuff, do not come at us saying you're being insensitive. No, we're just saying our opinion. I know there's some people that be like, you shouldn't tease allergies. We're not teasing allergies. We're just saying
I said this in the last spot, Trav. You're media trained. I'm not. Your life sucks. I'm sorry. Peanut butter is delicious.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it.
I feel bad. I mean, I feel bad for you if you can't enjoy peanut butter. But yeah, I would go with the PB cups. I would go with the pretzels and potato chips. I would go with the caramel sauce for sure. Because salted caramel is like,
oh yeah,
I think that's what enlightened my taste buds to know, like, oh, if you hit a little salt with this little sweet, chef's kiss all day.
Yeah.
But I'd probably
like a guilty
I wouldn't
pleasure.
mess with none of those. I wouldn't mess with none of those like fruits. Like the blueberries and the strawberries, that was like kind of off-putting to even think about in a chocolate bar. Like that I don't know, something about it don't sit right with. Like maybe if it was a pastry or a cupcake or a cake, like okay, you can implement maybe fruit there, or like if it was a dairy type of deal. Or for me,
oh no, the strawberry kind of caught my attention because if it's dried, I feel like there's more flavor to it. I feel like blueberries don't have too much of a potent flavor like that to really notice it.
I'm thinking texturally. Like,
yeah, it's
dry.
dry.
When you bite into it, like it's gonna be like a little chew that wouldn't be common in your everyday chocolate bar. Right?
You know what it'll probably be like? It'll probably be like those cereals that have like the strawberry or the like blueberry mornings where like they have the dried fruit inside the cereal. Have you ever seen those?
Yeah.
It'd probably be something like that, like the texture like that.
Well, either way, it's not getting my stamp of approval. I would go.
That's fair.
Yeah, I know. I would probably go. What else did we? The Rice Krispies. Well, no, like actually, I could probably avoid those. I think I'm solid. I'm set with the standard chocolate, peanut butter cups, caramel sauce, pretzels and chips. Yeah, that's my. Oh, peanuts. Throw peanuts.
Yeah,
in there.
You did mention the peanuts.
Yeah, throw them peanuts in there, and I feel like that's like a legendary bar right there, bro. To be honest.
And you can name it. So if you had to name it, what would you name the chocolate?
Otis. You not going?
You pick a house nigga name.
No. So look, where that joke was about to like get fun because I just said nut. You would have been like, Otis what? Otis nuts.
And you know what? You would have set me up, but I sure as hell thought of a slave name when he said it.
I'm glad you were thinking for our ancestors, brother.
And then that damn Jay-Z Kanye song played in my head. Yeah. And the way you described the chocolate, that fits.
Nah, I'd probably call it Odie's. Odie's nuts. Yeah.
Oh man.
That's the one.
That is
coming to a store near you, motherfuckers.
Oh man, that's a plug, man.
But it would not sell at all. Like
somebody would buy it to talk about it.
Little Timmy's gonna be like, "Mommy, I want some Odie's." No.
Oh god. Oh god, that was too funny.
Shout out to Voodoo Ranger, man. Keeping me straight.
But since we're on the topic of candies, which one would you say would you have to toss out if you got them in your Halloween bag?
Man. I'm gonna shed some light, I'm gonna inform, and I'm gonna educate. Everybody's seen this candy. Nobody knows what the fuck the name of this candy is, but everybody seems to have one or two. Sometimes, if you go into an old neighborhood, you might get way too many in your Halloween bag. Those little strawberry candies that look
That your
like
grandmas have?
the grandma used to have, like next to the
Uh-huh.
butterscotch candies.
Yeah. I don't know the name of them. You're right.
I'm gonna tell you. You know what they are?
What?
People. Strawberry bonbons. Those are bonbons. That's what they're
Elaborate. What?
called.
Elaborate. So
Who
is
the
a
fuck knows
bonbon
what a
the same
bonbon
thing?
is? I
Okay,
don't
I
know
was
what a
gonna say.
bonbon is. That's what they're called. I remember hearing bonbons, like maybe on Married with Children or some like crazy like 80s
That's
90s sitcom. I don't
that's an
know.
old show.
I don't know what a bonbon is, but those little strawberries with the green top wrapper twisted up,
Mm-hmm.
made to look like the little vines and leaves coming from it.
Yeah.
Those are strawberry bonbons. I gave them a try once recently. Actually, they're not bad. They're not horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but the fact that nobody knows your name, bro. Like I don't want you at my party, bro. Like
So,
I
so
don't know your name.
you're
You're
giving
not
them some
invited.
light right now. So strawberry bonbons is getting some light and some attention now.
They're getting some education. I want the people to know because maybe you can try it and you might actually enjoy it. Because I actually tried it and I enjoyed it. But still, it's like that little stranger that just like hijacked the party and it's like, bro, who invited you? I don't even know your name, bro. Like, get up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
What's your toss off?
If I had to pick one candy to toss out, I'm trying to think between chocolate and the candy. Um, for me, you know, I already mentioned I don't like gummies, so that one I don't want to
Crazy.
double down on that. But
Yeah.
one chocolate I do not like, and I tried it again as an adult. I tried 100 grand again, and I don't know if this was a bad pickup, but it was just not good. It was just not. It
Isn't
was just
a
terrible.
100 grand like a crunch bar almost?
It's like a crunch bar that's thicker with caramel and
That
something
sounds
else.
amazing.
But see, I remember as a kid I liked it, but I tried it again as an adult, and I thought maybe I just got a bad one. And I tried another one, and I
Mhm.
was like, no, this ain't hitting like I remember because all these other candies are hitting, and there's something about it that just wasn't the same. So that one would get the immediate toss out of my bag.
100
And
grand.
if I had to pick a candy, you know what? Especially as a recent, nerds,
Yeah, I feel you with that.
nerds, man. I feel like nerds are just little crack rocks to invade your system.
It just
And
make
I'm
I
just
want to give a motherfucker a swirly if I hear him say they eat nerds. Like
yeah,
I'm
bro.
a
Just
nerd.
like, how old are you?
I'm gonna give you a noogie.
Yeah,
Put you in
man.
the
Those
choke
that one
hold.
I have to toss out. There's other candies better than nerds to get down on.
What about those little nerd clusters, man? I feel like people going nuts on them, and the nerd ropes. People go crazy
Yeah.
on them.
I don't like that because the whole gummy aspect. There was a time I took
So that's like
an adult
worst
version,
of both
and I was
worlds.
yeah, I took an adult version of one, and I was just like, nah, this ain't
I did
this
too,
ain't it.
and I thoroughly enjoyed it because I don't partake in the party like that. But like when I do, it's gonna
It's a
make
different type of vibe.
1000%. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you have now experienced episode 5 of the Between the Buns podcast, man.
Yep. If y'all
We
tuned
coming
in
for
this
you.
far, thank you
Yeah,
so much for tuning in and hearing us ramble about Halloween stuff and Halloween trees. And if we said something that offended you, don't take it personal because we weren't trying to. We're just sharing our opinion. But chime in on how you feel.
actually, I was. So tell me, come to me without a hey mail. I don't care.
You got any last words before we end this episode and end the night?
If you had an issue with what I had to say, If I offended you, I love you, but I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying.
Uh, wise words from an honest man. I can't help but number respect that. Hey, for me, man, everybody has an opinion, and they say they sometimes they call us assholes, but everyone has an opinion, just like everyone has an asshole.
I've always been a likable asshole, man. That's
I
literally
have
my
been too.
nickname.
I have been
So,
too. And I told myself in my life I'd rather be an asshole than be a pushover any day of the week. And it makes me sleep at night.
hey, man, but
That's just me personally.
I wish nothing but blessings and prosperity for everybody in the world, no matter what you're going
Likewise.
through, no matter
Likewise.
what you prefer. But y'all, at the end of the day, like it's kind of like us, like on our food channels, on our food pages, and now with this in sync, like combination of what we got going on with between the buns. Everything in terms of taste is perspective. You know what I mean? Like
Correct.
your perspective is different from mine. We don't always see eye to eye on those things. The rest of the world, like you can't expect us to understand what you enjoy for us. Like you can't expect us to enjoy it. So like your yuck isn't gonna be my yum all the time, and my yum is not always gonna be your yuck. So sometimes we can meet in the middle. Sometimes we got to just agree to disagree. But at the end of
Yep.
the day, I want to say personally, I appreciate you for tuning in and chopping it up with us, engaging with us. I hope, and all that good stuff, man. So, like, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, and just piggyback off that, I don't want to go on too long as we're a few minutes after 30 minutes. But everybody like Carlton said, we all have opinions. Some of us have bigger palettes, some of us have lesser palettes for just preference. And that's what we're here for. We're here to share our experience. We're here to share our why. We're here to share what we like and what we don't like in our why. And it's also open for discussion. So it's good to share your opinion so we can see other perspectives. We can see what other people's thoughts are. Our ears are always open. And we could always also touch up on them in later episodes. And as time goes on, as the show goes on, you could even be featured on an episode so you have your voice heard. And it's all about showing love and support and being entertaining at the same time while being ourselves. That's all you could ask for, right?
1000%, bro. Couldn't have said it better.
So I got nothing left to say. My name is Travis, aka Baloo Eats. Please follow us, the Between the Buns podcast, Carlton, Hypebeast Burger, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcast. And I'm signing off for the day. Thank you for tuning in.
Peace.
Peace.